the things that we do for penance during Lent must have a social dimension. Kailangan po hindi nahihiwalay yung ating ginagawa na pag-aayuno, no? Yung ating pag-abstain from meat, from our willingness to actually help those who are in need. Di ba po, kaya nga po, lalo na yung abstinence, it was done, no? So that what we save from not eating meat, we will actually give to the poor, no? Pero po, siguro dapat creative tayo, no? In actually doing and helping our brothers and sisters who are in need, no? Because we must remember, our love for God is best expressed by our love for our neighbor. Kaya nga dapat yung mga bagay na ginagawa natin ngayong Lent, they also help in one way or the other our neighbor who are in need. Pagkatapos, pangalawa, sabi ng ating responsorial psalm, a heart contrite and humble of God, you will not spurn. Dapat din yung mga ginagawa natin, no? Ang pag-aayuno, pag-abstain, pagdarasal, no? Sana itong lahat ay talagang nanggagaling sa ating puso, no? There must be sincerity in what we are doing, no? Kasi po kung minsan they have become Lenten practices, no? Huwag kakain ng baboy, no? O kaya mag-fast. Pero ang tanong, do they really come from the heart or they are just practices that we have or traditions that we have actually been keeping, no? Nung pong Ash Wednesday, di po ba kayo na bigla? Ang daming Katoliko, no? Bigla-bigla lahat nagsisimba, no? At kung mapapansin ninyo, no? Mas marami ang nagpapalagay ng abo kaysa sa mga nagko-communion, no? As if the ash, no, is the one that is really important, no? Kung tutusin niyo po, the ash is a sacramental, no? It is a sacramental. It gives grace. But what really gives grace is the sacrament, which is, no, the Eucharist, no? Because it is Christ Himself. The ash is an outward sign, no, of our inward, no, longing for God. Kaya nga po, sana yun yung isang bagay na nakikita nating lahat, no? The sincerity in what we are doing. What is the use of the ash if we do not intend to actually change our ways? Kung hindi naman po tayo magbabago, kahit na po humiga ka pa sa abo, wala rin pong silbi, no? The ash is just an external sign, hopefully, of our, no, desire to have a humble and contrite heart. And then thirdly, my dear friends, pangatlo, the days will come when the bridegroom is taken away from them and they will fast. Siguro yun yung isang bagay na dapat din nating tignan. Alam niyo po ngayong panahon natin, more and more people are losing their sense of sin, no? Hindi na po nila alam o hindi na po sila nakokonsensya pag gumagawa sila ng masama. At kung minsan, no, nandyan lang sila, they become contrite only when they are caught. Hindi niyo po ba napapansin yun? Pag nahuli dahil nag-hold up, nahuli dahil riding in tandem, no? Pag i-interviewin sila, sabihin nila, sorry po, sana mapatawad ako, hindi ko naman po talaga sinasadya. Para bang it only dawns upon them yung masamang ginawa nila dahil nahuli sila. Ibig sabihin, kung hindi sila nahuli, hindi naman nila mapapansing mali yung kanilang ginagawa. Kaya kung minsan, siguro tignan din po natin ang ating sarili, no? Para lang pong, sabi ko parang nagda-drive yan. Kung minsan, confident na confident ka na alam mo kung saan ka pupunta. No? Hanggang pupunta ka o mapapapunta ka na sa isang lugar na bigla-bigla, sasabihin mo na sa sarili mo, teka, nawawala yata kami. Kailangan ko nang magtanong. No? Until it dawns upon us that we are already far from God. No? Nawala na yung si Kristo. Wala na yung bridegroom. Then, we must need the fasting so that we will actually again be reunited with the Lord. Hopefully, my dear friends, we regain our sense of sin so that we know when the Lord is still with us or we have already gone far from Him, so that we ourselves may know that we need the reconciliation that God offers us and still offers us as long as we take the opportunity this Lent. Amen.
Feel at home tayo dito. Enjoy life at Bright FM 91.9. Friends tayo.